This is the second session in this series. It's a 3-part series. We looked at the first part, which is how to find a product to sell. Today we'll be looking at how to set up a highly converting landing page. So let's dive in. The first step is to get a domain. You buy your domain, buy your hosting. The one I'm going to recommend, which is based on personal experience, it doesn't mean it's the best. It is solely based on personal experience, is Namecheap. As namecheap.com. Name, the word name, cheap. The word cheap as it sounds, together as a single word, then .com. I am recommending them because they are responsive, very, very responsive. You get your issues attended to almost instantly every time of the day. Alright, so Namecheap. You get your hosting and domain from Namecheap. If you so wish, you can also use other hosting sites. Just get your name and hosting. Once you get your name and hosting, ask them to help you set it up. It's quite very easy. If you get both, try as much as possible not to get domain from one website and get hosting from another, to save you the stress. Just get the name and hosting from the same website and ask them to host it and point the two together for you. So you have a Virgin website, something like this. You log in. Now there are certain dependencies, certain plugins that will help your website to run smoothly. And since you're running an e-commerce business, that will also help your e-commerce business function optimally. I'm using Astra theme. You can use any other theme that you so wish, but this I'm using Astra theme. I have cat flows installed. For you to use cat flows, you need both the ordinary cat flows and the pro version. Pro version is sold. Ordinary cat flows is free. You can simply just go to plugins and install the ordinary cat flows, but the pro is paid for, and you need both of them to use cat flows. I'm not sure I want to discuss cat flows here. Alright, so let's move on. Why I'm saying this is because you can also use cat flows to set up your landing page. Cat flows as I use cat flows because look at it here. You see funnels. So you can use cat flows to create your sales funnels, and it's wonderful. It's very wonderful and easy. But there is a way around it. If you don't have money to buy the pro version, we are going to work around that by using pages, create pages and work around it. You have to install Jetpack. You need to install Jetpack. What other? Fluent Forms. I use Fluent Forms. I also use Contact. I use Contact Forms. I use Fluent Forms. So if you so choose, you can install either one of these two or both of them. I use Icegram Engage for my campaigns, pop-ups and what have you. If you so wish, you can also install this. There are other alternatives that you can also use. Now, the most important plugin you have to install is WooCommerce. Install your WooCommerce. Once you install WooCommerce, all these ones will appear here. Once you install WooCommerce, you will have everything you have here: products, payments, analytics, marketing would appear under WooCommerce on this side of your website, just as it is on this one. I use I have Code Designer installed. If you so wish, you can also install that as a plugin. I use Elementor WordPress editor. You can use Elementor if you so wish. In this class, we are using Elementor. So if you want to follow it, but if you are adept in other WordPress editor, install those ones also if you so wish. But here we'll be using Elementor. I have essential add-ons installed. Templately, these are just add-ons. HTML add-ons. You don't have to install these ones if you don't want to. The reason why I would encourage you to install, even if it's templately, is so that you can easily get ready-made templates for your pages. You don't have to begin to design templates from scratch. You simply pick any one of the templates, free templates, anyone that suits the objective of the landing page you want to create, and then continue from there. I have essential blocks installed. All right. Now another thing you must also install is Pixel your site. Pixel your site. Install WordFence to prevent your website from being brought down by hackers. So this protects your website. These are the major plugins you need to install. The other ones, if you have a use for them, only install them when you have a need for them. Now understand that plugins are like loads. Plugins are like loads. Like imagine a plugin like a book, a textbook. For each one you put in your bag, the bag becomes heavier. For each one you add, your bag becomes heavier. So the more plugins you install on your website is like the bag. The more plugins you install on your website, the heavier it becomes, meaning the slower it loads. The slower it loads. So there is a need for you to only install plugins that are necessary, that will help your site load faster. I will also mention some other plugins that you need to install to help your website load faster. So if you want to install plugins, just come to plugins. If you scroll here, you'll see plugins. Click on plugins. Once you place your cursor on plugins, the options will pop up. Add new if you are installing a new plugin. If you want to go through plugins that you've installed already, say you want to uninstall some or delete, then you click on install plugins. You could as well move from this to this, from this. Like if you click on this one now and it takes you to that page, you can as well from that page go here. So there is absolutely no need to come back here. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. If I click on install plugins, these are install plugins. I can as well click on add new to install a new plugin. I don't need to go back. I don't need to click back. No. See, add new plugin. I can install new plugin by simply tapping on this. I would also encourage you to install Auto Optimizer. It helps you to optimize your website. Helps the website load faster. Okay, so we are done with plugins and theme. The next thing is to set up your WooCommerce. So you click on WooCommerce, place your cursor on WooCommerce, scroll down to settings. If you just install WooCommerce, you will not have others. You won't have many of these things. You won't have them. Some of these things that appear here because I installed a plugin. There are plugins I installed like this checkout form, there is a plugin I installed that makes this possible. So I can edit my checkout forms. There is a plugin that I installed that helps make sure this is possible. So place your cursor on WooCommerce, then scroll to settings. So the next we're going to look at is your payments page. So click on payments. Once you click on payments, it will bring you here. Talk on direct bank transfer, cash on delivery, pay stack. Once you talk them on, if you don't have a paystack account, go to paystack.com, create an account, both either individual or business account, it doesn't matter. Then click on manage. Once you click on manage, you can add the information that paystack will give you so that you have it installed. I think that's the only one that needs explanation. Every other one, cash on delivery doesn't need explanation. The next one that needs explanation is your direct bank transfer. Tap on manage to add your bank information. It will pop up, show you your bank information. So enter your bank information here, then save. Once you've done that, this bank information or bank details will show on the checkout page. Emails. Tap on emails and set up your email. This is quite very simple. Set up your email. You need to set up the email. Just add the email and nothing here. Let's look at our advanced. Now, this part is very compulsory. This is very compulsory. You have the cart page. I'm sure you have this. This has been shared to you before. So you tap here, then search. You should have the cart page. You have the template. Just upload it the way it is. Upload the cart page. So let's assume you have the cart page. If you tap here, search for cart. Then pick cart. This is for somebody who doesn't have it here already, like me, like mine. The same also goes for this. You come here, tap checkout. See, I have two different checkouts, but this is the one I'm using. So I'll click it and save. That's all. Then save. Now, why do you need the carts and the checkouts? Because your pages, your landing pages are built on WooCommerce. I think I forgot to mention this. To install those plugins, scroll down. You're looking for plugins. Scroll down to plugins. Place your cursor on plugins, then tap on add new plugin. Once it's fully loaded, search plugins, enter the keyword of the plugin you're looking for, enter it here, and then to bring out the options, click any one of them and continue. To bring out something like this, then pick the one you want. So if it is this one I want to install, I'll click on install. Let me use this as an example. I will click on install, then allow it to install. Once it's done, you click on activate. It has installed. The next thing is to activate the plugin. Then I will click on activate. Give it time, it will activate. Alright, not all the plugins have the same operational method like this. Not all the plugins would come, open up a new page like this. No, each plugin is unique in its own way. Some of them, once you activate, it will bring you to another page. What will happen is, let me go back. What will happen is the plugin will show up on this side of your website. Like this is your site. You see where it's showing WordFence, performance, Loginizer, security. These are all plugins. Go SMT, file organizer. These are all plugins, and see where they appear. They didn't open up a new page to like this one. So I'm going to go back to plugins now because I want to deactivate this plugin. I don't need it. To do that, I will go to plugins, scroll down to plugins, click on installed plugins. Then I will search for the install plugin. Here I will search. I don't remember the name, so let me scroll down to see if I can. I think it is WC Affiliates. This is the plugin, WC Affiliates. So first thing I'm going to do is to deactivate. I'll click on deactivate. It has deactivated, so I will still scroll down to find a plugin so that I can delete. Remember, each plugin, each image, each video you upload to your website slows down the website. They are like additional load, and that's why you need to compress your images. There are plugins that will help you compress your images. So install such plugins so that your videos and images are compressed. For your videos, I'm going to tell you a software you use to compress your videos by at least 50%, because you'll be uploading videos from time to time. So the name of the plugin is Handbrake. Just go to Google, search for Handbrake. It's a free plugin, absolutely free. Handbrake, spelled as it sounds, hand and brake as a single word. If you can see, this is it here, Handbrake. So you install this plugin. You use this plugin to compress videos. It does wonderful work. You'll be shocked at the extent at which your videos can be compressed. So use Handbrake to compress your videos before you upload. There is also a software, even after you've compressed the video using Handbrake, the software will still compress the video once it gets to your site. I have mentioned the software, the plugins you should you should upload, you should use or install on your website. So that's the first part of this video. The first part has dealt with what we've looked at are the softwares, the plugins you need to install, how to set up your WooCommerce, how to install plugins and delete. That's basically what we've done so far. So in part 2 now, we'll deal with setting up your landing page. So I will also show you websites where you can get ready-made landing page. If you don't want to go through that trouble of downloading ready-made landing page, ready-made landing pages have a downside. There's a security issue. Somebody can create a landing page and then insert worms or virus. You download it, the person have access to your website. So you have to download only from trusted sites. In order to avoid all these challenges, security issue, that's why you need to install Templately. Templately, HTML mega add-ons. Templately does the job. So just install Templately. You can find free ready-made landing pages that you can edit to suit your purpose. All right, let's move to the second part of the video.